Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ōtautahi Christchurch for round 3 of the Farah Palmer Cup presented by Bunnings Warehouse. Well, Canterbury have their band back together after a win and a loss so far. Canterbury welcome back 10 Black Ferns this week, whereas the visitors, the Bay of Plenty Volcanics, have just 4. Core George Berry took a wingawa. Lovely to have your company and the company and expert analysis of Mary Baker. Starts the clock and Kelly with the up and under. Nice big chase there. Through from Canterbury and a tackle there from Brooker. Nicely set though for Bay of Plenty. And a nice carry there from the second rower. They come back towards the blind. Nice charge forward there from the tight head. This time Henwood. And a good carry there, looking to make some metres as the Volcanics. And trapped there by Bremner. As Bay of Plenty have a defensive scrum now put in there by Paul. And they're going to run it, but it's messy at the back. There's Duplessis, swarms through and misses it. There for Bay of Plenty, but they're right under their own sticks, under plenty of pressure. Paul looking for runners. Finds one in Fitzgerald. So it's Whare Kuda, but holding on. Henny wants to play quick. The skip out pass there to Kelly, who steps back inside, but strong defence on her, holding her up. Gets to ground. Henny looks left, looks right, finds Marcel Parks. And she's over for the first try of the game to the big number 8 for Canterbury. O'Connor to throw to Thwaites it. It's been snapped away by Canterbury and then back on the Bay of Plenty side. O'Connor plays half. They swing it out to the left through Marker. There again for Paul, but it's slow ball and instead I think it's Georgia Ponsonby that's won aside a penalty. Henny takes it quick out to the right through Rule. Brooker has it. Takes it to the line and a wide out pass to Hutana. Up and nicely on that right hand side. It goes right up Keeley. There's no one in front of her. She'll come round towards the sticks. So it was really a case of quick turnover, quick tap, and then just a spin to the right and give it to the speedsters. Sitting there for Bay of Plenty. O'Connor's is there. Reynolds is there. Looking up. Nice charge forward through Reynolds.
One more.
Hands on it, there's O'Connor, who's got Thwaites on her shoulder. Slow ball to come back. It's been ripped away by Rule, but it's been done illegally, and she'll go to the card. Will Dan Moore. He'll go to his pocket.
Yeah.
Pip Love, actually.
What for she's asking, but that was a ruck. Pip.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to put on another front rower.
But this is,
Right.
yeah, there she goes there. That's definitely a ruck. See how the scrum goes.
They'll put on a big scrum. And it is a big scrum from Bay of Plenty, looking to get another penalty. It's at the back, though, for Delamere. Delamere picks, runs into Jenkins. Are all in there again, though. Thwaites has her hands on it, comes around to the right. Pick and go through O'Connor. Continue round the right through Reynolds. Reaches out, can't quite get there. Another storm forward through the front rows. That's McGarvey. She's over the line. Dan Moore says they've got it. So the Volcanics have hit back. Paul with a scrum feed. It's gone down. Canterbury driving early. Delamere out through to Williams, who puts it on the toe. Sending Hutana back to tidy up. He looks to her left and again to her right. She's on her own though, and it's 3-on-1. Canterbury eventually get back there through. Duplessis has it and runs into the shoulder of Kendra Reynolds. Henny Rule with a carry. Gets the ground. There's opportunity out to the right through Ponsonby. Great defence from the Volcanics as Bremner with another carry. 2, 3, trying to take it to ground. Henny out back to Kelly. It says, I've had enough of this. 40 minutes has gone, and despite that going out on the full, outside of a 22, it doesn't matter because it's half-time. So it's a tight contest here in Ōtautahi Christchurch. Bay of Plenty absolutely taking it to the home side, and it is the home side that are currently leading 2 tries to 1, 14 points to 7. We're back here in a moment. As referee Dan Moore says, let's get back underway. Plenty with a kick through Williams, and it's a good kick. And it bounces over all of them. Ryder Kelly throws it back in, and it looks to have come off the shoulder. No, it hasn't, so it'll be a Bay of Plenty throw.
Looks like McGarvey's gone
down
today.
The back through Henny. Here comes Kelly. Brooker would tackle on her. Out to the left again, and a wide out pass. This time finds Steinmetz, and they put it on the boot again. As Canterbury, she's coming pouring down this left-hand side as Hutana gets it. Offload there to Steinmetz, who comes back inside. There's one to beat. Can he fend her off? Great covering tackle there. Picked up nicely, and they pour over it to a Bay of Plenty, who are off their feet. But instead, a knock-on play. Canterbury with an attacking opportunity, though. It's a big scrum from Bay of Plenty, but it's under the feet of Parks. Parks gives it to Henny, trying to find that number. Finds Hutana. There's an open space for her. Can she get through? And she'll slide through on this greasy grass for Hayley Hutana. So Canterbury into the attacking zone and pick up the first try of the second half. So behind the advantage line, go Canterbury to continue to the left through Steinmetz, is back inside to Rosie Kelly. Connor down and back play for Bay of Plenty. There's Neo with a carry. Henny thought she spots a gap and goes through one. Looking to link up, finds Duplessis, and they're up over halfway at Canterbury. Pops it now to Brooker, who goes through another gap. And there's no one in front of her. Does she have the legs? Can she race away? Will that knee hold up? I think it will for Grace Brooker.
Just found the gap, and the little pop past the Duplessis, and again, good support here. Yeah, the 12 and 13 showing it, trying to get that combos going, and off she went.
Well, she had a horrific knee injury the end of year tour a year and a bit ago up in France. Had surgery on that knee and took the best part of 12 months to come back. Was he missing out on World Cup action last year? Down the back to Bremner. And a nice wee play round through to Ponsonby, gives it wide to Kelly. This time Brooker comes into the line, and they got 2-on-1 through Hutana and Steinmetz, who can't hold on to it. She had an open try line, and it was an easy pass just in front of her, but she just couldn't quite hold on to it. Good Grace Steinmetz. Henny thinks about going quickly. A tap. Henny with a wee jink and gives it to Rule, who almost overrun it. Henny looks left, looks right to Kelly. Duplessis out the back, who slips over. So a really greasy top on this rugby park field. His hands all through the ruck. This time through Brooker, spots a gap, cuts back to the left, and left again goes Grace Brooker. And she'll canter in for another try, her second for the afternoon, will Grace Brooker. They come back through Amy Milnes for a carry and runs into a solid defensive volcanic wall. Buchanan Brown, Neo, and it goes between the two of them. They've got it through Thwaites. Up and over the 22. Hot on attack. Raharuhi finds some go forward to the Volcanics. Raharuhi out the back again through Williams. They've got numbers out the right-hand side as Reynolds. Reynolds continues to go. She pumps the legs and up over the 5, right in front of the try line. Round to the right, go Bay of Plenty. Come back to the left, this time through Wharekuta. So it's there again, and another charge forward, go Bay of Plenty. Reynolds has her hands on the ball. She's over the try line, is she? Inches away. There it is, another lunge at the try, but it comes out on that left through Brooker. But no go. We'll come back for a penalty. He's given the try, in fact. As it goes over the back through Lola here, flicks it up to Jenkins, has it, finds Lola here again. She's been busy since she come on it. Hooker and in the front row, this time through Bayfield, shows it on the inside and carries herself. Still on for Canterbury. Can they pick up another one before the 80th? Brooker out the back to Kelly. They've got numbers there. Ryder Kelly steps on back inside the inside, and she'll pick up her third for the afternoon. Well, Carla Ryder Kelly with another try.
Yeah, it was coming, wasn't it? Just waiting there, being patient through the hands there, and Kelly coming up. So if you just look here, Buchanan, King, Brooker, Kelly there, 2v1. And there she is again off the right-hand foot. Right, Kelly. She's been phenomenal.
She has, just the 2 tries. So I thought she got a third. She did get a third, but it was disallowed early on. So there she is, the speedster. He's a bit of first 5 at club, but is very much a fullback or an outside back.
She's definitely got some talent there, some speed as well. Actually, to be fair, this Canterbury side is full of speed and talent, aren't they?
Kelly looking to add the extra 2. And it goes straight through the middle. And adds the extra 2. That's Rosie Kelly. So, not a bad second half performance. They were slow to get out of the blocks with Canterbury. They had the extra 2. Does Rosie Kelly. So, reasonable score in the end there from the home side after a stuttering start. Bay of Plenty very, very good in the second half, but as they brought on the bench, things just started to disintegrate a little bit. But it is the home side that win here at Rugby Park, 42 points to 12.